I wish I could buy me a spaceship and fly past the sky. I wish I could buy me a spaceship and fly. Here we go. Past the sky. Oh, I've been working this grave shift and I ain't made shit. I wish I could buy me a spaceship and fly. There we go. Past the sky. Oh, yeah, buddy. What it do, good people? I'm coming to hit y'all real quick with a relationship rehab, and we gonna do this halftime thing. I know everybody's watching the Cavs just totally destroy Toronto like they should. Toronto, they need to start. I hope they don't fire the coach. I can say that right off the bat. I hope that they don't fire this coach, because this like the third time. I think this is like the third time they about to get put out the playoffs, or fourth time or something like that. They just can't get it going, man. And yeah, I mean, I guess everybody's been. Well, let me say this too. Everybody's ranting and raving about LeBron in these past couple of games, and I'm gonna say this. Number one, I'm not hating on LeBron and his game and his ability to play this game in no shape, form, or fashion. First and foremost. I actually like LeBron. Second, LeBron is supposed to be doing this, y'all. I don't know where y'all think that these other teams out here in the East are like these powerhouses. With the teams that's out here now, they suppose this would be a cakewalk. They should have went 4-0 in the last series. These dudes need to be going through these boys. This supposed to be hot knife through butter time. They supposed to be sweeping just like they about to sweep Toronto. That's how they should have been that first series. There should not be no game 6s, no game 7s. At minimum, maybe 5. At minimum, to all the way to the championship. This is a cakewalk for them. The East is not as good as people say. Yeah, now there's a lot of talent out East, a lot of young talent out East. But the East ain't just, oh man, when the East is in the house, oh my God. Y'all remember that? When the East is in the house, oh my God. Danger! That ain't the East no more. The East ain't been strong like that in years. So these dudes are supposed to be like cakewalking through these cats. Should nobody be giving anybody in Cleveland a problem? None. So this to me is what they supposed to be doing. They should have been doing this. So shout out to the Cleveland Cavs for going ahead doing their thing and getting through this East Coast. Now, when they got to see that man in a couple of months, and to everybody that was riding that OKC bus, let me tell y'all something. OKC was definitely a contender until they got, what's that boy name? The boy they paid all the money to, the boy that they know don't play no defense. And in the last 8 minutes of their final game to go home, they couldn't even put that boy out there because he didn't play no D. Yeah. I don't know who does that. Who pays all this money? Y'all got all this money together, scraped together the pennies, dumped and broke the piggy bank, and got all your coins together and said, okay, now who we gonna go get? Well, we can go out to New York and get old Carmelo Anthony. Y'all went and got Carmelo Anthony, brought that boy to OKC, and that boy didn't play in the last 8 minutes of y'all win a go-home game? Come on, man. Because he don't play no D. That's a waste of time and money. Y'all wasted y'all money on that boy. Y'all wound up being worse than what y'all was the year before. Now, I ain't gonna never knock my man Westbrook. He a dog. He all about them stats, but he a dog. But when you're in OKC, ain't nothing else there. That's why KD left. But anyway, getting back to the matter at hand, go ahead, celebrate Cleveland. LeBron, as all of the fans say, Bron doing this thing. Yes, he's supposed to be doing this. But when he see that man in a few months, y'all know who I'm talking about. He saw that man last year and sat there with he was like, you know, when the kids be in line, remember in first grade, the kids be in line in school and they walk in the hallway, show how good they are, they do this, so they well behaved. That's what he did. He dropped his little 30 or whatever he did, but he ain't gonna stick that man. He ain't play that man, and he ain't gonna play that man this time around. Cause that man is that man. Mama, there go that man. Ain't got no answer for him. So yeah, you know who I'm picking to win it. Unless, wait, hold on now, I gotta get this disclaimer. Unless there's some fight, some suspension, or somebody just all magically gets hurt and can't play no more. Because we know the NBA do that one. Have somebody sat down just to make it interesting. If they don't do that and let them boys play, hey man, I'm rolling with them boys out there in Golden State. I'm just saying. Because them boys, they got it together out there. They got it together. Yeah. But anyway, moving right along, I wanted to go over this. You talking about the Rockets? Okay. Alright. Okay, Rockets are good. Them boys, now Rockets are good. But compared to Joe Louis, them Rockets ain't shit. Who know what that's from? Rocky Marciano was good, but compared to Joe Louis, Rocky Marciano wasn't shit. But anyway, here we go. So let's talk about this video. So I saw this video, I watched it like 4 or 5 times, and I got so excited about it that I said I'm gonna do a show just about it. So show should be very quick. So if y'all can share it out, like all that good stuff, let's get that taken care of so we don't have to do that. If you're watching on Facebook, shout out to everybody who may be watching me on Facebook. Click the link, go to the show on YouTube, click it there to share it, whatever you want to do, because Childish Gambino has definitely, in my opinion, made a very inspiring and impactful statement, and I'm going to explain that. So first and foremost, let me give some shout outs real quick. So we're going to try to hit this. First and foremost, let's give the relationship rehab. First in the room, salute to none other than Stephen Hall. Salute to you, good sir. Thank you, sir, for stopping by and showing your participation in the show. It's very, very much appreciated, and I thank you 1,000 times over, good sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to also give a shout out to XB Mario, Nationwide Wise Guy. I like that name. Mr. B, what's happening? God bless you, OG. God bless you too, man. Athena's World, what's happening? Great evening to you as well. Soto Nation forever. That's right. Supreme Chief, wow, what the guan, boy. That's my brother from another mother. What's up, bro? Pete the Pirate, arr, matey, good to see you, matey. Parlay, we're gonna parlay. Yes, sir. That classic, yeah, I had to, yeah, y'all, for those of you who caught me in the beginning, I was singing the classic Kanye back when he was a real artist. Though that is the Kanye I remember. He was, you know, it's just like, and you know what, to his artistry, I respect people who do their thing, who want to make what they want to make and say what they want to say. I'm all for that. But it becomes a time where you just begin to just get off into your own world as opposed to just creating music for people to share and to express yourself. There's a certain level of expression that you have for yourself, and then there's a certain thing called artistry that you have to acknowledge it, and you have to do things that are art. So I'm not going to even comment on this song that he made because it's just nonsense. Moving right along, but shout out to Sweet Pea, shout out to Low RCS, Chris Norris, my brother, what's happening, man? Shout out to Mr. Breadman. That's like my name, Mr. B Redman, Redmon, B Redman, Breadman. What's happening? Sassy Francis, Joey Sparks, what's up? What's up? Raptors are done. Yeah, they've been done. Yeah, the Raptors and them and the Philadelphia 76ers, they just really just disgrace themselves as basketball players. You don't, in today's time, you shouldn't come out and get swept. You win one. You got 2 or 3 of them at home. You need to win at least one game. Put all your everything you got that built up 35 years of wanting might make your head pop off. You put that into at least one game and you win one. Being on the national stage like that during the playoffs. Ain't no point in you going to the playoffs and you can't win one game. Getting swept shouldn't happen nowadays. It just shouldn't happen. But shout out to my man Chris G. What up, bro? Yes, sir. Joey Spot, Lisa B. What it do? Black boy. What up? What up? Selena. Yeah, I want to send a shout. Roman, what's up? Joey Spars, we shouted him out already. Is that everybody? Is that everybody? Super T, what's up? DJ Just J. I always keep reading the wrong chat thing. I don't know. Y'all got to forgive me, man. This is a process, like Embiid says. Like it's a process of them losing. But anyway, I'm throwing shots like a mug. I ain't no good. I'm not a nice person. All right, let's see who else out there. Give a shout out to Cash McKinney. What's happening? Yeah, Mr. Starboy. What up, what up, what up? Joey Spar, we hit him up already. Chris Thorns, yeah, Super T. Frantonio Michaels. Frantonio, I never wanted this for you. I wanted you to be a lawyer or something. I didn't want this life for you. Frantonio Michaels, what's happening? What's happening? Let's see. Clifton Wellham. Wellman? Not Wellham. Wellman. What up, what up? My brother DJ, Just J-O-K, and Just Dimes ENT. Y'all make sure to subscribe to the You Dig, please. If you haven't, you should have. Hell, probably everybody in here is probably from You Dig anyway. But that's not the point. For people who may not watch this when this go viral, y'all subscribe to the You Dig. The Soto You Dig, check it out. Awesome show, one of the hottest shows on YouTube. Definitely need to check it out. Check my man out. He got some great music and he got some good shows. So topics and everything off the chain. A Things World, my man Super T. Let's see who else I got in here. I think that's everybody. Mr. B, what up? Brielle, what it do, bro? Georgia Lopez, what's happening, my friend? How are you? Mi amigo, good to see you. Let's see who else. Mean Mug 44, Faye, what up? What up? Faye IH or LH, one of them. Let's see. Who else is up in here? Is that everybody up in the room? Come on in the room. Daniel Lewis, I said, come on in the room. Jesus is my doctor, and he writes out all my prescription. He gives me all of my medicine in the room. What y'all know about that? That's that old Negro spiritual right there, boy. Y'all don't know nothing about that. I know y'all don't know nothing about that there. Yeah, buddy. Come on in the room. J4NE. Doe enough. I don't know what that is. Jay, what up? Cat A, what's happening? I said, come on. I think that's everybody in the room. Feel me cracking, getting it cracking. Jesus is my doctor, and he writes out all my prescription. He gives me all of my medicine in the room. Yes, sir. Give a little praise right now. Y'all know about that. Y'all don't know about that down south, boy, in the shotgun church where you see the back door and the front door, and there's about 4 pews in there. There's a little old lady that get up to sing that every once in a while. She can't do it every Sunday, but she do it every once in a while and send the place up. Everybody get to shout, oh, Jesus, Lord, have mercy. Yes, Lord. Oh, no. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Yeah, buddy. That's that old Negro spiritual there. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. So everybody, if you don't know, now you know. Childish Gambino did a great video, and I think that this video is like what I believe to be. This is what hip hop and just the J. Cole's, the Kendrick Lamar's, the what's my man? Damn it. The Vic Menzas, just the cats that just do real. Oh, shout out to my man Chance, all of them Chi-Town stand up. This is what hip hop was meant to become. This is like a thing to where when people was doing hip hop and they was rapping on the beats and the hip hop, the hippie to the hippie, the hip hop, you're rapping, you don't stop, but rock it to the bang bang boogie, the up jump, the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. Now what you hear is not when they started that. They were painting pictures back then, and that was one of the things that hip hop was so. It was so proud of, being able to paint a picture to get you to see from the artist's point of view, for the artist to be able to paint a picture of his or her reality. and it was also meant to be used as a canvas, if you will, to paint just a tapestry of us as a people. And I think that this is what it was about when they started, and we've lost our way. Damn sure lost our way. And now we've come to a place to where somebody, and shout out to Childish Gambino for doing what he did, he pulled out a big dumbass mirror and showed us what we're doing. And he painted such a vivid picture of us in America, us as blacks, and just the current state of us. And it's like, I think that that's one of the biggest things that you have to realize about this video. You could listen to this video with, you could listen to this song through your iTunes or whatever, or listen to it just, from your phone, or you could stream it wherever you listen to your music from, and you could hear the content, but you don't get the true message until you watch the video. And when they first started doing music videos, this is what they were meant to do, to be able to marry the lyrics and the music into video imagery and just be able to show you what it is I'm really saying in the way that I want to show you it. It's abstract in a lot of ways, and it just gives you a different perspective, so you can see it from this lens, see it from that lens, see it from this angle, see it from that angle. To be able to just see that and to be able to understand it, I think that's what it was all about. And that to me is something that was very special. So I'm also going to take the people that are over here on Facebook, and I am going to stop it because I believe that it is making my stream stop. So that's one of the biggest things about this that I appreciate. I was able to see that, and I guess it's just from me being in rap and just watching it from what it started out to be, and to just see it now, it's like it's such a different thing that it's grown into. And this could all be a part of the process to get us to where we're really trying to go with it and to unleash its true power. But I just think that this is something that we definitely need to realize and say, well, hey, this is what we need to start doing for us. And using music, using hip-hop to do that, I think was a great tool. When you talk about just what he's saying, the way he's saying it, and just the thing he points out, it was incredible. It was such a profound statement by the way he presented it, that it just literally is just, it's an undisputable case for change. That's the best way to sum it up. Undisputable case for change. Yeah, you can talk about all the things we've done. You can talk about all the things that we've been through and all. You can talk about all of that. But this is a clear thing of saying this is what we are today, and what we can do today is change what we do today. And I think that that's what he's showing us, and that's what he's trying to get us to understand, to say that we can talk about being slaves, we can talk about slavery, we can talk about all the stuff in our past, and we can take it all the way back to when we was back in Egypt, on the motherland, all that. But what we can do about ourselves today is what we truly have control and power over. And that's where we need to be focused. You can look in the rearview mirror, but you can't drive your car just sitting there looking in the rearview mirror, because you're going to run into somewhere, you're going to run off the road. So use the rearview mirror just to check where you're going, to check what you've passed up. But you keep your eyes on the front, on the road, so you can see exactly where you're going. And that's what I think he's trying to show us. To say, look at us in this mirror and see what we're doing. Is this who we are? If it is, why are we sitting here saying that this is okay? Because that's exactly what we're doing when we don't say nothing about it, when we don't speak out about it. So it's like, and one of the things about this video too is that you can't watch this and not see the shame and embarrassment that we display as black people on a daily basis. And we display it not just to ourselves, it's to the world. And that's because of social media. And it's like, this is and what I hope that this is and what it comes to be, I hope it becomes extremely inspiring for us to want and to begin to take action. This is exactly what I want this to be for us. I want people to look at this and say, you know what? I want to change what it is that I do. And before I get started, I want y'all to see this fair use. and also warning that there is some graphic content in this video. So I'm warning you about that. And then I want you to see that this is fair use. I'm critiquing it. I'm using this video for purposes of critiquing, and that's definitely legal. You see, the FBI said it, so the FBI said it must be true. Right? Yeah. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna make that real small. I'm gonna put that up there in the contour. Put that up in the contour, and we're just gonna get it cracking. So let's watch this together real quick. I'm gonna talk about a couple things about it as we go through it. It's only like about 3 or 4 minutes, so we shouldn't be too long.
America.
So I hope that that came through and everybody could see it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through and I'm going to just explain to you what I saw and what it meant to me. Okay. So first and foremost, to anybody that's gonna watch, I saw Bria put in there, he gonna go watch LeBron and all that. Hey man, go ahead, check him out. Just make sure you click that like and share to do something. That's what's up. But I want to say first and foremost, there are some parts of this that was just flat out funny. And I saw my boy Supreme Chief put that in there. That part when he come out, he first start dancing, and that part when he come dancing out with that choir, that shit was funny as hell. I giggled my motherfucking head off. So I'm not one of those cats where I just see everything is just subliminal messaging and it's just saying, hey, this is the message and this is to the people. That's what I'm not that guy. I can laugh at something and appreciate something for what it is. Some of that shit he did was fucking hilarious, and I love him for it. First and foremost, Donald Glover, for those of you who don't know, that's Danny Glover's son. Donald Glover, man, is a cinematography, film genius, whatever you want to call it. My man knows what he's doing when it comes to movies. If you're not watching the show Atlanta, you need to watch it. It's a great show. It is a great show. One of the best shows I've seen in a while. I kid you not. If you have not watched his show Atlanta, that he's in his second season right now, it is a great show. It has just some great things going on with it. It's funny. It makes you think. You can just really enjoy it. It gives a totally different dynamic. It's not just your everyday black folks doing a movie. Doing a TV show, and it is what it is. But he is really doing some special things right now. And just what he's done, what he about to do with this Han Solo thing, playing Lando Calrissian, what he's done in just the other movies he's been in. What was he in? Martian. He was in, what else was he in that was good? Dang it, I can't remember. But he has just been awesome. And I appreciate his artistry. I appreciate him as a director. I appreciate him as a actor, just as a film producer. I really do appreciate this young dude. A lot of people can just take some good pages out of his, pages out of his book as far as just being what he is. So let me go ahead and let me break. My man DJ Just Jay said I totally didn't get it. All right, I'm about to break it down for you, bro. So let's do this. First and foremost, okay, so I want you to pay attention to what you just saw. You have like what sounds to be like an African chant or a chant going on in the beginning. And then you see this dude comes out and he's literally in a linen pants, no shoes, linen shirt, and begins playing the guitar. And what he's playing sounds like some good old Southern Dixie music. Like dueling and banjos. If y'all know what that is, look it up. Check it out. But that's what it sounds like. And that's why I love the artistry part of the music. And so the image that I'm getting from this is that this dude is like a slave. And that's what he's painting that picture of this guy being like a slave. We just want to party just for y'all. So he's just talking about, you know, the whole party vibe, and he coming out. And then there's this slave that's sitting here playing this old Dixie music. What does he do to the slave? To me, he's telling you to just be done with the slave mentality. The slave mentality, he's blowing the brains out, saying there is no change, no hope, no correction for that slave mentality. And it's like what he's doing, he's blowing the slave's brain out, telling you to get rid of the slave mentality. Blow it out of your head. That slavery mentality that so many of us have, so many traits of it, that's what he's doing. That's just my opinion. That's what I see from it. So, and he does it very eloquently. He just literally blows them brains out. You see how he is. You can see how he's facing. Bam. All right. Don't even leave it there to focus on. He literally takes it out of the scene to be done with it. There is no, well, we got to reparate. We got to repair the slave mentality. We got to help the slave. Nope. There are some things that you just have to cut off. Sometimes you might have to cut off your 2 fingers to save your whole arm. Sometimes you might have to cut off a couple of toes to save your leg. So that's what he's saying. Guns gone. So with that, even though he has like a little zombie painting the picture to me like this is what we doing. This is all we doing. We walking through. What's up, Huggy? He walking through. We got this living time. All we care about, what am I whipping on? What am I sipping on? What am I smoking on? It's that basically that nigga mentality that we got going on. All we care about is what we wearing, what we driving, and what we talking about as far as how much money we got.
Look how I'm living now. Police be tripping now. Yeah, this is America.
Now, what you definitely need to pay attention to, and one of the things that I thought was just awesome in this, is that he has young people doing this stuff in the back, because they are now the champions of all of this debauchery, niggotry, whatever you want to call it. They are the ones that are just championing this type of behavior. That's why you have the little yachties out here doing what they're doing, and why they are so successful, because they are perpetuating that nonsense.
My area. I got the strap. I gotta carry him.
Talking about he got a strap, he got to carry him. He's painting the picture of this is America. This is, and in certain parts of America, this is what you have to do. You got straps, you do got to carry them. In America, your status does matter. What you got, where you what you wearing, what you can do, that shows who you are as a person as far as validation in society's eyes. And that's what he's talking about when he's saying this is America. I got to carry a strap. Where I live at, I got to keep a gun. That's part of me being in America. That's part of this America that I live in, that I am a part of, that I have dwelled in, my forefathers have dwelled in.
Yeah.
Talks about, yeah, I'm going to get this money. I'm going to get the pad. Yeah, I'm going to. Tell me that ain't our music today. I'm so cold like, yeah. I'm so cold like, whoa. I'm so cold like, yeah. I'm so cat like, huh. Give me the. No. I got all these clothes. I got all these shows. Give me the bag and go. That's what we do. And that's the picture that he's painting. Is this all that we have? And I'm not hating on none of these rappers out here that's doing what they're doing to make a living. But at the end of the day, is this us? Is this really who we set out to be? Is this really what we want to be? Is this really the epitome of us being black in America? At church today, especially most successful churches, all they want you to do is come in and to be entertained and to feel good. They don't challenge you. They don't make you, they don't have a mentality of saying, or a culture of saying, we want you to be better by doing this. Whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that makes you feel good, we ain't going to say nothing about it. We just encourage you to come, and we encourage you to give your money. And we will entertain you. We will have the best choir, the best music director, the best show that we can put on. We will perform for you as long as you keep coming to fund our ministry. And that is a problem with the church. And just like how he came out, he saw them dancing, what he started doing, he started dancing right on with them. And now he's painting the picture of, we need to get away from that because it's not helping us. You talking about, there was a time when people went to church and it was shameful to be an unwed mother. It was shameful to be a drug addict. It was shameful to be a gangbang. It was shameful to be those things. And I'm not saying that they should not be there. But what I'm saying is, and even when you're talking about the lesbian and gay thing, same thing. It was condemned. It was something to where you were to be shamed of. You should be ashamed of it. Now, my thing is this. It's not that place anymore, because if you go by what the Bible says, that's what the Bible is, and that's it. That's the Bible. What is in that Bible, what you're supposed to go by, and the way that you're supposed to look at, all that stuff can be debated. But the things that are in there is so many of those things that are just overlooked. Don't nobody say nothing. We just look on past it because they tired. We look on past it because they got money. And that's what he's saying. It's become literally like a club for Christians at the end of the day. So many churches are like this now. They all about who got the best car, who got the best clothes, wearing Prada, wearing red bottoms, wearing Gucci. And it's like, if you are a pastor or preacher and you have another job and you want to wear that, cool. If you have your own thing that you do and you make your own money, you can wear whatever you want. If you want to get dropped off by a helicopter at church before you go into the pulpit, absolutely support it 1,000%. But when you have people that are in your community that are struggling, that are trying to survive, and they're giving you their last and sacrificing all that they can spare, and you doing those same things, I question that. Because those resources could be put towards other things. They could be put towards other things to help the whole, the group, the people. Because that's essentially what it's about. It's like a hospital for people that are sick. So it's like, what do you do when you have all of the medicine and you got all of the machinery, but you're not using it to help none of the people? It's the same thing. And I think that's one of the things that he's saying in this. It's not, church shouldn't just be a club to where you go and have a good time. Yeah, you can have a good time in the name of Jesus and all that good stuff, but you still need to be more about the people as opposed to being more about just the ceremony and going through the motions of it and entertaining folks. That attention, that as Tommy always say, that DNA, whatever it takes. And that's why he got the young people doing it. What do you see on Instagram? What do you see on Facebook Live? Hey, everybody, hey, sipping hen, smoking weed, talking about sex. Tell me I'm lying. Listening to music, talking about sex, smoking weed, and drinking. Henny, 1738, whatever you want to call it. That's all we doing. That's all we putting out there. Or 30.
This is solid.
And I love that. I don't know if too many people saw that, but you can see all these people are up here doing is just filming. Tell me that ain't what we do. Tell me that ain't what we do. Take that camera, watch it all. That ain't me. I ain't do that, but I'm filming it. I'm Facebook Living it. I'm putting it out there. That's what we do. That's the mirror. Whether you want to admit it or not, that's all we do. And even when it comes to just people, it's so crazy. I actually got a show that I want to do soon, and I'm just talking about how all we care about is just the F's. Somebody getting fucked up, somebody fighting, somebody getting fucked over, somebody or getting fucked, whatever the case may be. That's all we want to watch. If it's one of us doing that to each other, we all for it. We all for it. Anything that's disparaging, that's damaging, that's hurting to us, we are so enthralled in it. We want to share it. We want to publish it. We want to put it all on social media. Hey, damn, world star. All of that, that's what we want to put out there to celebrate it. We glorifying it. And people who sit back and say, well, they did that back in the 90s with gangster rap and all. They did. They absolutely did. However, gangster rap and all of that stuff has been around for years. Rock and roll, same way. Heavy metal, the same way. But because there's such a lack of parenting, that's why people stopped watching this and they started trying to live it. That's why you get people talking about gang, 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 gang. Because they don't know nothing else. because they daddy ain't there to say, hey man, what you watching is TV. That ain't real. You don't live that. You watch that and turn it off. You talk about it and turn it off. You see it for what it is and you turn it off, but you don't live that. And that's what fathers do. We draw the line. We set those boundaries. We put the structure in place to say, yeah, you can see it, but you can't go and do that. That ain't what you do. All of that.
I just checked my phone and listen.
Or whatever. That's what I thought that was, with death riding in on us all. That's what I thought that was. I wasn't gonna even go there, Preem, but the fact that you brought it up, I'm gonna say it. That's what I thought it was. I don't know what you thought, but that's what I thought it was. That pale horse, that white horse with death riding in on it, I think that was him saying, this is leading us to our death. This is what we are going. We own the express train to hell and just to all damnation because of what we're doing. We are just destroying ourselves. That's all that. That's what. Okay, there we go. We on the same page. Okay. And then this little last part here. This was really this really touched me too. So with all of the shit that you saw going on and all of the things that he talked about, it's like at the end of the day, it shows him literally running for his life, running just to try to survive. And it's like there's so much of that to me that is true in just everyday life in our environment. And I think that because we have put ourselves in such a bad way that we can't even see what we need to start doing today to change that, to where we're not just barely making it or barely surviving our own environment. And that was I guess my last thing to just like wrap it up. It's like you have to be able, and I did a video about this a long time ago. I may even repost it. I don't know. But you have to be able to look into the mirror to see where you're at, no matter how ugly, no matter how bad it may be, to see where you're at in order to know what you need to change. If you don't look in the mirror, you can't see it. And there's so many of us that don't want to see the plight and the bad and the ugly things that are going on in our homes, in our communities, in our neighborhoods, in our cities, in our state. It's so many of us that don't want, we want to turn this blind eye to it. And you can't. You can't. You have to acknowledge what is going on in your environment and what you're seeing in the world, because if you don't, then you just is guilty. You playing a part. You're playing a part in it. And it's like that's one of the biggest things. We get this whole thing where we are set the fact that this dude is like in this situation and we see so much of this going on, and there's so many of us that watch this and say, yup, that's us. Yup, that's what we do. Yup, that's how it is. And we got this thing of it being not us, but them. That's them though. That ain't me. I'm woke. I'm up. I can see. My third eye open. I'm conscious. We have to get past that, to where when we are able to see something, we do something. You see something wrong, you do something about it. I saw the genius in this video and this content, so I'm doing something about it. Because there may be somebody who didn't get it. There may be somebody who didn't really understand. There may be somebody who just looked at this as just another rap song and just said, I ain't like it. But then you turn right back around and say, you see how they do us in America? You see what they doing to us? And just with that, just like with how all of this fallout with Kanye and what he's doing and what he's saying, I thought about it and I thought about it and I thought about it. At the end of the day, we are America. We are America. We are what it is that we're saying that we not. We are everything that's going on in this country. We are part of that. Black people, niggas, colored folk, whatever you want to call yourselves, stop alienating yourselves and thinking that you ain't a part of this. Because you may not be at the top of the food chain, granted, but you still have your own neighborhoods. You still living across from, next door to, down the street from each other. And this is America. You are in America. And you should have the mentality and the mindset to say, you want to make America great again because you are a part of America. If we can take the word nigga and turn it around to where we use it as a term of endearment, then God damn it, we can make America great again. And we can make America great again by making ourselves great, by making each other great, by making our neighborhoods great, by making our communities great. So we shouldn't be anti this just because we think a rich white boy who's a billionaire got it in for us. And can't nobody yet tell me what he done did that affected them personally, that affected them right there in their home. It's because of Donald Trump that I don't have this. You can't tell me that. Now, you may not like him as a politician. You may not like him as a person, even though you don't know him. But you may not like a lot of the things he say. But at the end of the day, if it ain't affecting you directly, then you're not even in a position to even be concerned about what he's doing. You need to be focused on what your mayor's doing. You need to be focused on what those people right down the street from you are doing. The trap house on your block. The niggas standing on your corner. The niggas is at the gas station robbing people that you know been doing it for the longest and you still ain't saying nothing because it ain't you. That's what you need to do to make America great again. Because I'm not concerned about what these dudes is doing in DC, because right now I can't go outside and walk down the street to the corner store because Ray and them down there and they getting it in. If they see me with these shoes, if they see me with this chain, if they see me with this phone, if they see me with this car, they just might take it. And that's the difference in what we doing and what we complaining and bitching and moaning about. We have no control over. There's a thing that I learned in retail called control your controllables. And when you're talking about retail, can you force people into your store? No. But you can damn sure control the interactions that you have with those that are in there shopping. You can damn sure control what you say out of your mouth and the way you say it out of your mouth. You can damn sure control your body language. Those are your controllables that you can control. How much of the stuff that we have every single day that we can control that we don't. But we'll show bitch and moan and complain. Talk about the neighborhood is this. And people are so tired of seeing these people die. Well, the people that's killing them is in your house. The people that's talking about, yeah, we got to get the Black Lives Matter and go stand out here on the street. We got to protest. Right. For what? What are you protesting for? Protesting does nothing but get you attention. So you want to get on TV? Go protest. You want somebody to say, yeah, that's right. You want somebody to pat you on the back? Go protest. However, if you want niggas to stop dying in your neighborhood, call the police. And when they show up and you see them patting down the dope boys, don't be talking about they ain't got no right to search them. Yeah, the hell they do. That's the difference. That's how you change your surroundings. Stop being scared of these young boys. Like Farrakhan said, you're going to die anyway. Every last one of us is on the path of death right now, whether you want to admit it or not. So you might as well die doing something that's going to better those that come after you, as opposed to just being concerned and selfish and worried about yourself. That's what we need to do to make us great again. Black people talking about all that. We was kings and queens. We was all... If you want to make yourself great again, start by making your neighborhood great. Start by making your house great. Start by making yourself great. Because that's what matters. Nothing else does. What you do every single day to make yourself a better person is what matters. And that's the thing that we need to focus on. That's what we need to go after. Because every day that we're not doing it, 81 people killed, 81 people shot in Chicago. Where Black Lives Matter for that? Now, you let a white police officer shoot a black dude that got a cell phone. Oh, we gonna march down to City Hall, jump up on the tables and yell Stephon Clark. We'll shout for him. We'll march for him. 81 people died. 81 people shot in Chicago. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Like Nino. Don't nobody know nothing. Donna Man, dead. Keisha, dead. The Carter, dead. And don't nobody know nothing. That's our problem, people. And that's what Childish Gambino, a.k.a. Donald Glover, is trying to show us. All of this, these likes and these shares we getting for just showing our ass, getting high, having sex, fighting each other, shooting each other. That's what we put out in the world. And that's why don't nobody give a flying fuck about us. That's why people don't say Black Lives Matter. That's why people don't care about the things that we do to each other. Because we do it to ourselves. How do you expect somebody to care about something that the own thing don't care about itself? You don't care about yourself when you let this stuff go on and you don't say anything about it. You don't stand up for it. You don't call the police on it. Go on Facebook Live and say, yeah, I'm calling the police for the 4th time. It's been 35 minutes since somebody has shown up. We haven't gotten a police response yet. Do a Facebook Live about that if that happens. Yeah, I'm on Instagram Live. We got 4 dope dealers out here selling drugs right now. I've called the police. The police still have not shown up. And hopefully they do that. Make that go viral. Because that matters in your community. Because the dope boys selling dope on your block, bringing niggas who don't like them selling dope on their block, and bringing niggas who jealous of them selling dope on their block. And that's why people get shot at next to, down the street from, walking by the dope boys that selling dope on the block. Yeah, they'll buy the ice cream truck out for you because they see it's hot outside. They want to do something for the kids while they selling crack, selling weed, selling heroin, whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, are they really helping you because they're giving you something? The dope dealer that gives you turkeys on Christmas, on Thanksgiving, is he really helping you because he's giving you something? Get something for yourself, like a safe neighborhood. Make that a priority. I want to be able to sit on my front porch. Not my kids play. They come second and third. I want to be able to sit on my front porch and not nothing happen. Don't have to worry about nobody shooting me. Shooting at me, shooting near me, shooting by me, because little Mook and them next door is selling dope, and they done pissed off the boys 4 blocks over on the opposition side of the game. So now they riding around shooting at each other, because that's all they doing. Y'all come over here and shoot something, we come over there and shoot something, we just go back and forth. We gonna keep shooting at y'all, y'all gonna keep shooting at us, and ain't nobody saying nothing. But we just gotta stop. We tired of these kids getting killed. If you was tired, you turn in your nephew. If you was tired, you turn in your grandson. If you was tired, you turn in your cousin. You turn in your uncle. That's what you would do if you were tired. If you really want to make yourself great again, you want to make America great again, change your community, change your neighborhood, change your house by changing yourself. Start doing stuff that's different. Start doing things that are going to better you and better those around you and better those that come after you. My rant is over, man. Man, I'm telling you, I hope that this helps somebody become a better version of themselves. And let's just get away from the cliches of just saying Wakanda forever and start doing things that's going to make us great again. Because, goddammit, at the end of the day, I'm not from Africa. I'm from America. And I want my place. I want my rightful spot in this country. And I got to do that by start doing things that's going to help our people. And that's what everybody needs to be doing. If it ain't helping us, it's hurting us. If you turning a blind eye, if you turning the other cheek, you hurting us. Start stepping up for something that's bigger and greater than yourself, as opposed to just jumping and chiming in on the cliches. Wakanda forever. Yeah. We ain't in Wakanda. Hell. And Wakanda's a movie. Shout out to the Black Panther though. It was a good movie. I liked it. But it had its things about it. But I liked it. I loved Infinity War. Excellent movie. My man Thanos. Whew. Necessary, man. That's the mentality we need. Even when it looks bad, when it looks to be at its worst, when it looks to be just the most terrible thing to do, sometimes for the better, for the future, you got to snap that finger, man. And if you ain't willing to snap that finger, then you need to be that 50% that's out of here. At the end of the day, because you saw what happened when you didn't snap the finger. You saw what happened. People don't thrive. People suffer because we let the nonsense go on. Let's stop our own suffering. Then other people will help us once they see, well, damn, these people really trying to help themselves. They're trying to get their shit together. Man, I don't mind helping somebody who's doing that. You're more inclined to get out of your car and help somebody push their car who's out struggling pushing their car. The person who sits in their car on the side of the road, you drive right past it. But that one person you see that's standing in that driver doorway, in the driver door with their hand on the wheel, the car in neutral, and they pushing it themselves and they're struggling, you look at that. I've done it myself. I'm more inclined to pull over my car, park it, and help them get to the gas station, help them get to the side of the road, help them get to the shoulder, just because I see one person doing something for themselves. That's my point. If you don't get nothing else, take that with you. The more you help yourself, the more people will help you. But when you standing there sitting in the car, well, I guess somebody will come. I'm waiting on AAA to come. I pay them. Yeah, you can wait. But what you gonna wait? 2 hours? 3 hours? For AAA to get there? Y'all know how long AAA take. So you gotta wait all that time when you can be doing something for yourself. Now sometimes you gotta wait, but most of the time you don't. To be the person to be able to get out and change their own flat tire, that's something me and Eric talked about. How our daddy showed us how to change a flat tire. So we don't have to sit and wait for 3 hours for somebody to come give us something. Just like we sit and wait for the first of the month for somebody to give us something. We wait for WIC to give us something. We wait for Section 8 to give us something. We wait for food stamps, Title IV to give us something. That's what we need to change. Get out and start getting something for yourself. Then you can make a difference. Then you can get more. Because the more that you work, the harder that you work for yourself, can't nobody take that away from you because you earned it. Didn't nobody give it to you. And people respect you for it because you built it yourself. You earned it yourself. You did it yourself. So that means you take more pride in it. You care about it more. You want to take care of it better. That's why people who live in the projects treat the projects like shit. Because they didn't have to earn it. They didn't have to build it. They didn't have to take care of it. It was given to them. And when somebody gives you something, you don't appreciate it as much as you do when you get it yourself. The coldest pair of Jordans that was ever made were the 11s, the 12s, the 13s. You know why they're my favorites? Because my very first pair of Jordans that I bought, the 11s, I bought them. My mama couldn't afford for us to have Jordans. I bought my own first pair of Jordans. Can I afford to wear Jordans today? Nope. I can't put $250 on my feet and just be walking around. I got a daughter. I got a wife. I got a mortgage. I got bills. I like internet. So, but when I was a teenager, when I was young, I bought my first pair of Jordans myself. I worked and I bought them. I bought my 11s. I bought my 12s. I bought my 13s. And shout out to my man Cordell who let me get them 13s before anybody did. I got them the day before I was at a party, shut it down. My man. Appreciate you, bro. But that's not the point. I got it myself. and I appreciate them. And to this day, they are my favorites. Now, yeah, we can talk about the 2s and the 3s and the 1s. Yup, like them for the most part, like just about all of them. The 4s, all of them. But them 11s, 12s, and them 13s, they hold a special place in my heart because it was at a time in my life when I was becoming a young man and I learned how to work for something to get something that I wanted. And that's what we need to start doing, man. That's what needs to be most important to us. What we do for each other, what we do as a people, what we do in our communities, we need to start working for it instead of just having or hoping somebody come along, take mercy, take pity on us, oh sir, just give us something. Like Oliver Twist, please sir, might I have some more? Stop begging, man. And just like when I watched Black Panther last night, one of the things, yeah, I got it already, yup. But I watched Black Panther again last night, and I love the fact when Killmonger said, man, y'all ain't gonna keep me here and try to heal me so y'all can, what, lock me up? Nah, son. Take me to the ocean and put me where my ancestors were. Because they knew at that point in time that death was better than bondage. And that's what Childish Gambino was showing us. We didn't get so used to the jail cells and to the bars that we keeping them closed ourselves and they unlocked. What kind of sense does that make? Alright people, I didn't want to be too long. I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that came by. I wanted to do something that was real quick. I wanted to shout it out and I wanted to just, man, really point out this video. I hope that this helped people not necessarily see it my way, but see a little bit more into it. I hope that you can get what it was and what it was about that actually he was trying to show us. And I'm pretty sure that there are plenty of other things in this video that I missed. And maybe I'll catch it later on. Maybe I'll catch it the next time I watch it because I'm definitely going to watch it again. I like it. I like the laugh because he came out doing the little dance thing. That was fun. I loved it. But I also saw the message in it. And to Childish Gambino, if you watching this, brother, if you've seen this, if somebody showed like, man, look at this black dude with this Make America Again on talking about your video. If you see it, all I want to say, man, is salute to you, brother. And thank you for being able to be in the position that you in, to have the power and the notoriety that you have, and to step out and do something as bold as this. I have nothing but the utmost respect for you, man. Thank you, sir. It is a pleasure and an honor to see your work. Shout out to Childish Gambino, aka Donald Glover. And to everybody else that's in Soto Nation, everybody else that came through tonight, thank you all. I appreciate you all. Let me just double check and make sure, see if I got any donations. If this thing will refresh. Nope, I don't. So hey, everybody, I thank you so much for watching the show. Please like, subscribe, and share. I hope that everybody has seen this, can become a better version of themselves. I hope that it helps you do that. I am Brian Redmond. This is the Relationship Rehab. Childish Gambino. Damn sure ain't no Coon. Peace, and I'm out. Matter of fact, I'm going to go out with the young video playing. For those of you who may want to watch it again. Hold up. Let me stop the music. Hit the needle. There is one donation. And that's from my brother, DJ Just J. Thank you, sir. He says, this is DJ Just J. Bruh, mind-boggling show. One of the best broadcasts I've seen you do. Great breakdown of the Gambino video, because at first watch, I didn't get it at all. So I loved your insight. Made me realize just how much I still don't notice every day in everyday life. Kudos. Man, bro. Thank you, man. Job is done. I can give a damn and who else may like it. That's all I wanted to do. So thank you, sir. My man, DJ Just J. Salute to you, brother. Again. Thank y'all so much, man. Let's keep on watching. I just want to see these two dance moves. It went like a bomb on the street. You can do that when you get money though, baby. Tell me that ain't us shucking and jiving. Come on, y'all. That's us soul shoeing, tap dancing. Man, come on, y'all. Watch how he come in this room. Watch how he bust in the room and just see the party going on, the joint right in. Look. He saw that like, oh yeah, y'all getting it in here. Praise him. Yeah, but let's say that minstrel show, that mind time. Yeah.
Look what I'm whipping up. Look.
Yeah, buddy. Ooh. He said, boy, what was the name of that movie with Mantan? Oh, dang it, I can't think of the name of the movie. The minstrel show with Damon Wayans.
America.
Oh man, Savon Glover, Tommy Davidson. Black man, get your money. Get your money. Dancing. There it is. There it is. Bamboozle, that's it. That's it. Bamboozle. Boy, that was a funny movie, Jack. I don't care what y'all say. I laughed my ass off in Bamboozle. If you ain't never seen it, you need to go see. You need to see that. When that boy was talking about that funky fiddle, Tommy Davidson, one of the funniest scenes in that movie. You ain't never seen no nigger sitting here playing this fiddle. You ain't never seen no nigger playing this fiddle on the fiddle. Watch this now. Man, y'all know nothing about that. That Mantan boy, that was definitely funny. And it was an awesome movie. But yeah, man, I hope that you guys can check this out, man, and share the video, send it to a couple of people, man, and see what y'all think. Put something in the comments section. I would take some questions and see, but I don't want to make the show too long. But I just want to say thank you guys, man. Love y'all. Peace, and I'm out.